Hi, everybody. It's Alicia and Lorette, and welcome to our webinar. Today, we are going to be talking about all about money, right? We're going to talk about how to make money on the internet as a freelancer. So if you've heard of freelancing before, or even if you haven't, what we're talking about is creating your own opportunities to make money by leveraging the power of the internet. And we're so excited that you're here with us today. So I am about to get started, and we're going to teach you guys all about the amazing opportunities that are available to you. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Alicia, that's me in the red top, and my sister Lorette in the black top. And we have been internet marketers, which means we've been working online for 17 years now, right, since the year 2000. But in 2011, we started teaching in Jamaica. Now, my dad is from Jamaica. My grandmother, bless her soul, just passed away last month at 102 years old. She lived in Kingston. My dad's family is from Jamaica. My mom is from Guyana. I live in Kingston, and Lorette lives in Montego Bay. Now, as we started teaching this in Jamaica, we'd been teaching it all over the world for many years, but in Jamaica we had some great successes, and it kept building. 2012, we had some great success stories, and in 2013, we opened up a training center. It's called Internet Income Jamaica. We're going strong today. We love it. We're spreading the love, and Lorette and I still teach all over the world, right? So if you look on your screen right now, you'll see some just shots of different pictures of us teaching all over the world, from Singapore and Malaysia to the UK, Australia, the USA, New Zealand, teaching people how to use the internet to make money. Also in Jamaica, we've been on TV shows and on the radio and in the newspaper, you know, just spreading the news and spreading the word that this is possible. Now, before we go any further, what I need to know is if you have these two requirements. Now, you guys have been chatting to me in the chat box. So if you have each requirement, as I call it out, I just want you to say got it in the chat box, all right? So when I say, you know, number one, I'm going to talk about the first requirement. If you've got it, say got it in the chat box. Here we go. The first requirement is a computer or the internet connection. Do you have it? If you have it, say got it. If you have it, say got it. Computer or internet connection, right? All right. You guys are saying got it. Now the second thing, oh, sorry, I said computer or internet connection. The second thing is an internet connection. If you've got it, say got it in the chat box. And the only other thing you need is a little bit of knowledge, which I'm going to give you. Got it, got it. You guys have got it. Now, this is almost a trick question because you're on here. So you should be connecting with a computer or a tablet or a desktop, you know, laptop, and an internet connection. So now that you know that you have those two requirements, you are ready to move on and to learn more. So what I want to do is start off by answering the question that you've been asking. What exactly is a freelancer? Well, a freelancer is someone who offers a business or a service for a fee. They can work project to project or on long-term projects. They can work virtually anywhere. They are their own boss, right? Here's some pictures of my beautiful sister Lorette and her daughter Ava. Isn't she so cute? She's 4 years old now. Lorette loves to work on the beach, right? She doesn't go into a job. She works for herself as a freelancer. She is her own boss. She has clients. Now, let me tell you about what some of our students do as freelancers. Well, Crystal is a writer. Andrew is a singer. Yes, it can be whatever you're passionate about. Robert is administrative assistant stuff. Aisha writes stories. Anne draws cartoons. Sue is a virtual assistant. Grace does some Facebook stuff. Kamani is a transcriber. He also makes phone calls for money. ONeal is a video editor. Diana does PowerPoint. Kamar does WordPress stuff. Lenny does YouTube stuff. So the question is, what can you offer a global marketplace? Think about it for a minute. Maybe you have a voice and can offer voice talent. So voice talent would just be like reading a commercial. I'm looking for a flyer. Okay, here's a flyer that's on my desk. Now, this is for a company called Think, Grow, Lead, and I'm looking at their flyer for their sales strategy and workshop. So what they would hire me to do as voice talent, pay attention, is just to read something that they might run on the radio. Here we go. I'm going to read two lines. Here we go. In a competitive, sorry, let me start over. In competitive markets and slow economies, a winning strategy is a clear advantage. This interactive workshop will boost confidence and success in navigating markets, engaging prospects, articulating value, beating the competition, closing deals, and keeping customers. To sign up for Think Grow Leads Advanced Selling Strategies one-day workshop, call 978-1364. That number again is 978-1364. So I would get paid for that. Do you guys have a voice? If you have a voice, you could read commercials. Next time you listen to the radio, watch TV, you're even on the internet and watch promotional videos or on YouTube or Facebook, listen to how much voice talent is out there. You can do it. You could also do online research. Can anybody here Google? Can anybody here Google? Anybody here Google? If you can Google, just say yes. If you can Google, just say yes. Chrissy says Google is her middle name. All right, so if you can Google, you can do online research for people. They will hire you to Google for them. It's so true. All right, if you can write, you could be a writer, you could do transcription. Transcription is so in demand. What is transcription? Well, it would be like taking this webinar and then typing it up. So everything I say, you would type it up. It's just the typing up of a voice, basically. Maybe you could do proofreading or editing. My favorite tool for proofreading and editing is a tool called Grammarly. I'm going to show it to you. Hang on, I'm going to type it in for you so you can get it. By far, my favorite tool. It's a free tool that you can use for doing proofreading and editing. I just sent the link to everybody in the chat box. And you could do Facebook commenting. You could give advice and get paid for it. Here's one of our students. And she sent me this great screenshot. She said, I made $7,000 on Fiverr so far, and I'm just doing transcription, right? Our students do all sorts of stuff. But what I want to do is look and see what some other Fiverr sellers are making. Let's see what some other people on Fiverr are making. So here's a lady on Fiverr, and what she is doing is voiceover. Remember I gave you that example of voiceover? I just read a script. Let's see how much money she has made. All right. She says that she's done over 40,000 orders. Guys, 40,000, that is a lot of orders. And her average order is $10. That is approximately $400,000 she has made. US dollars, 400,000 US dollars, probably 100,000 US dollars a year. Now, here's a question for you. What's the exchange rate right now? What's the exchange rate right now? US dollars to Jamaican, 130. Roseanne says it's 130. That is crazy. That is crazy. 130. So 130 times 100,000. 130 times 100,000 is 13 million. She has made $13 million a year approximately using her voice. Does that sound like something you could do? Yes or no? Would you love to do some voiceover, read some commercials maybe? Would you figure out how to do it for 13 million a year? Yes, yes. All right, sounds good. Yes, absolutely. Sharon says absolutely. So she is talking and making money. Now here's somebody who does logo design. Watch this, guys. Watch this. First, do we have any graphic designers on here? Anybody that does graphic design? Give me a yes if you love graphic design. Roxanne, Marlon, Nico. All right. David, you guys are going to make some money. Watch this. Watch this. So this person does logo design, all right? They say they've done 100,000 orders. Guys, 100,000 orders. Their average order is $25. That's $2.5 million. And tell me in the chat box, what currency am I talking in? What currency am I talking in? Am I talking in US dollars or Jamaican dollars? Huh? USD or, yes, USD, right? You know, I'm going to tell you more about the site in a minute. Let me keep going. So if we look at this, we see that she's been on the, or he, I don't know if it's a she or he, has been on the site for 4 years. They're making about $625,000 a year. What's that in Jamaican dollars? I don't even know if my calculator can handle this. So 625,000 US dollars times 130. I'm not sure my calculator can handle it. So somebody else do the math for me, please. Sharon says a whole lot of dough. Okay, Rosita says 81,250,000. So for those of you who are not graphic designers, you're saying, but Alicia, I can't do that. I don't do graphics. No excuses, people. Here are some ideas. Number one, get a logo design software. There's software out there that designs logos for you. Number two, team up with a logo designer or just hire one and pay them, right? If you had to pay a logo designer $400 US a month, let me go back. So you're making $625,000 a year. If you had to pay somebody $400 a month to do the work for you, would you do it? Of course you would. Think big, people. No, think bigger than big. All right, here's someone else that I've hired to do some work for me. He says he's done 100,000 orders so far, times 15, 1.5 million. Here's another one, and this is someone both Lorette and I, know and we've hired, and they say, let's look at this. Watch this. They've done over 200,000 orders at $20 is their average order. Some of them are cheaper, $5, and some are more expensive, $200, $300. But I'm just, counting on the low end. That's 4 million US dollars they have made working on this amazing site. So that's $1 million a year. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people didn't think that it was possible to work on this site. I'm about to type the link into this site in the chat box. They did not think it was possible to work on this site and to make $1 million a year. And the site is called Fiverr, and I've sent you the link in the chat box, www.joinfiverr.com. And this is the site that everybody's working on, to everybody that I'm showing you here, to make crazy amounts of money. 1 million USD a month. How many of you could handle that? Could you handle that? Could you handle that? Yes, you could handle that. Absolutely, you could. I know you could. So why does this site work so well? It's really easy to get started, and it's free. You do not have to pay anything to get set up. And a whole lot of people visit the website looking for people to do work for them. They're not visiting the website to see pretty pictures. It's not Instagram. They're looking for people to work for them, and it's really easy to pay and to get paid. Now, on the site, it gets a ton of traffic. 1 month, I looked at the traffic. It had 24.8 million visitors. And the site is so global. So when you're working for people, they're not going to be from Jamaica. They're going to be from all over the world. It's an amazing thing. It's a really, it's an amazing thing. You go global. In fact, you will get orders from Jamaica, but they'll only be from other students that have gone through our training. They're in the Facebook group with you, and they want to hire you to do some stuff. So I am going to show you a little bit more about how our students are doing this and what they're doing. And then at the very end of the presentation, we have a class. If you want to come to our hands-on class where we teach you how to do this, I'm going to give you everything that you need. You can see I'm giving you the links, telling you a whole bunch of stuff, giving you examples. But if at the end you decide you want to dedicate 2 days of your life to changing your financial future, you can come to one of our classes. Is that okay? Is it okay if I tell you about the classes at the end? Say okay in the chat box, right? Ayana says, I want to come to class. I love the class. You will love it. So all right, great. Everybody says it's okay. So I'm going to keep teaching you, and then at the very end, I'm going to show you how you can come to the class. It's a hands-on class. We've got trainers. It's absolutely amazing. But for now, let's just focus on this presentation because I have a lot to show you. But before I go live to the internet and show you some stuff, I want to ask you this question. How much money do you want to make a month? What would be a good amount. It would pay your bills and allow you to live comfortably. Is it five in US dollars? We only talk. Is it 1,000 US dollars? Maybe it's just 500 you'd want to start off with. Maybe it's, 2,000 US dollars a month. Tell me in the chat box how much would be a good starting income. Like, this is your ideal starting situation. It would change your life a little bit, and you would keep building a business from there. All right, so I'm getting 500, 600, 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, 5,000, right? 1,500, 700 USD starting. Like Roseanne, you identified this is what I'd like to start off at. I like you with that, right? Juliana, yes, you guys have got it. So you're thinking about how much money you would like to make a month. Now that you've got that amount, I'm going to ask you to take a poll with me, right? And what I'm going to ask you to do is you should see, all right, you should see a poll that just popped up in front of you where you'll be able to vote and tell me which one, what would you do with the income that you are earning, right? What would you do with it? Would you pay your bills, treat yourself to something nice, help your family, buy something you really need like a car, or invest and save the money? So, you've identified how much you want to make. Now, what would you do with the money? Do you guys see the poll? Vote, vote, vote. If you see the poll, vote for me. I'm just going to give you a few more seconds to vote. Half of you have voted right now. Orain says invest and save. Marlon says invest. Katia says all of the above. Katia, pick one. What's the first thing you should do? That's what I should have said. What's the first thing you would do with that extra income you earned online, right? So, Jody, pay my bills and save. Yes, understand that completely, right? Good job, guys. Good job. So, let's see. Let me close this poll. Everybody voted? You guys all voted? We're going to see what the vote ended up at. We're going to see what the vote ended up at here. All right, here we go, closing the poll. And you guys should be able to see the results now. Majority of you said you'd invest and or save. Then you would pay some bills and help your family buy something you really need. A lot of you want a house. And most of you, it's like only 1% said treat myself to something nice. That's the last thing you would do, right? So it makes a lot of sense that you identify what you would do, when you make that extra money. Now let's talk about what some of our students have done. And yeah, these are great stories. So here someone said, when I first saw the IIJ, and our company is called Internet Income Jamaica, IIJ, commercial on TV, I thought to myself, there's no way this is a scam. It was getting so much legitimate publicity. I remember going online and getting as much information as I could. After about a month of looking on the internet, I said to myself, I gotta try this out. I had gotten a bonus at work, so I was able to cover the cost. Called in sick those 2 days. Oops. And went to the boot camp. When I sat there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get rich. And then the class started, and I started feeling like I made a mistake because it seemed hard. I think it was the effort that scared me, and knowing that it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. But after 10 months of awesome experiences and amazing opportunities, I can definitely say it was worth it. I've been having a blast. Thank you, Alicia and Internet Income Jamaica. This is just one of many. So she shows us that in one order from one client, she made $325. Now, when she posted this in Facebook, someone responded and said, $325 is how much I used to make a month at my job, and you made that in one day with one client, right? Now, for some of you, you might have tried to work online before and it seemed so hard, like you didn't know how to do it, where to get started. Is that true for anybody? Just type true if you tried it or you thought about it before, but there's just too much chatter when it comes to making money online. Like, you want to make money online, but you don't know how to do it, right? I'm showing you Fiverr, and we're showing you what people do, so you're getting a sense of it now. It's so much better and easier to understand now, right? All right, everybody's saying, right. And you might have tried it before and it didn't work, but that's because you weren't working it properly. There's a system to it, right? And you've got to really understand the system. Okay. So here's one of our students, Diana, and you can see her money. She's dropping here. Bam, she ended up with a $295 order. Anyway, you know what? One of the things that Diane does is she does PowerPoint presentations for clients. So, you guys familiar with PowerPoint presentations? I can show you a tool if you want me to. I can show you a free tool that'll help you, and you can use it to do PowerPoint presentations for clients and to make money with it. Are you guys interested in me showing you that free tool? If you are, just say yes. If not, I can keep moving on. But it's one of the things Diana does, and she makes a lot of money by, you know, doing PowerPoints for businesses. All right, so you guys want to see it? No problem. I will show you. I aim to please. And I will give you the link to this website. It is my favorite, and a lot of our students are using it now as a service to do PowerPoints for clients. Here it is. I just put the link in the chat box, and I will go there live. It is called Slides Carnival. All right, you see it? I just want you to write it down. Slidescarnival.com is the website. Now, when you are on this website, all of these gorgeous PowerPoint templates that you'll see on here are completely free. Yes, that's right. They're completely free. So let's use this PowerPoint template as an example. Okay, now here we go. So this PowerPoint template, it's pulling up. It's going to let you preview it. So I'm just going to click and view the slides. Ooh, it's pretty, right? I like it. I could use a lot with this PowerPoint template. So what you can do now is you can download it as a PowerPoint template, or you can use it as a Google Slides theme. What I like to do is I like to use it as Google Slides, and then when I'm done with the Google slide, I can download it as a PowerPoint. So it's pulling up real quick. All right, now look here. I can change anything that I want on this PowerPoint. Give me a minute. I'm trying to let it catch up. Okay, and I can make it my own. You guys are awesome, right? It's also great for making images. So now the client would give you their ugly PowerPoint, and you can make it better. And all of these templates are free. Let me see if I said that right, because I've only gotten one oh yeah. Right? Let me say it again. This website, Slides Carnival, has PowerPoint templates that are absolutely free. You can use them. Use this as a whole business, like doing PowerPoint templates for clients, doing PowerPoints for clients. They give you their ugly PowerPoint. You pick a nice template to put it on. Let me show you my favorite template. This is the one I always use. Or is it? Is it playful? No, it's creative. It's under the creative category. If you have seen some of my presentations online, you've probably seen my favorite one. Where is it? Ah, Jackimo. That is my favorite one. Write that down. Jackimo, so you can check it out later. But look how nice this one looks. Very modern too, right? Hang on one second. It's pulling up for you guys. Yep. I'm just going to click through it a little bit. Bright colors. It's like pow, boom, bang, right? Really nice and really pretty. So Tamara says free is the magic word. Yes, it is free. All right, so let me go back to the PowerPoint, guys. I'm glad that you enjoyed that resource. I might have another one for you before the webinar is done, so stay tuned. Here's another one of our students. I added her in here. I love this girl. Her name is Devon Garvey, and the thing I love about her is she was 17 years old when she came to our boot camp. She must be 19 or 20 now, but she was making $1,000 a month after a few months, and she was 17 years old. It's for anyone. Doesn't matter your age. Michael, I loved his screenshot. He showed how he made $8,000 US in revenues. You guys seeing this? Yes? Right? Now, in our Facebook group, which after you come to the boot camp, you'll be in the Facebook group, which is priceless. Listen to this message that Maxine put in the Facebook group. It's one of my favorite all-time messages, okay? I'm going to read it to you. OMG, OMG, I can't believe it. I can't believe it actually works. I went to the NCB Bank on the Go ATM to use my Fiverr Payoneer card for the first time. I put in the card, put in the password, selected the credit card option, entered the amount I needed in Jamaican currency, and the money came out. I thought it was going to give me some error message or something. I could not believe it. This thing is for real. This thing is for real. OMG. I can go ahead and pay some bills. Thanks again, IIJ team. Thanks, 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 thanks. Oh my, OMG, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Wouldn't that make you smile if you were me? Right? It was such a pleasure to teach her, but here's the thing. It's hard to believe that it's real for some people, but it is real. You know why? Because you're working in exchange for money. A client is hiring you to do work. Now, if I hired you, I don't know what I would hire you to do today. Let's say if I hired you to go on my Facebook page and share something from my page to your page, and I paid you for it, would that be paying you to do work? Yes or no? Would that be paying you to do work? Yes, you're right. That would be paying you to do work. So that's fair. That's what we're talking about here, people. Just paying you to do work. So now the thing is, while I'm on Maxine, is that you're going to earn your money in USD. And you can take that USD and you can spend it. So you can take money out of an ATM machine that's a US ATM machine and dispenses US dollars, or a Jamaican currency ATM machine. So either one, right? But you're earning in USD. All right. Let me move on. Camille, she says, I can't sleep because of Fiverr and Upwork. OMG. The orders keep coming in. Tired and want sleep, but a girl gotta do the job. Thanks, IIJ. I feel so independent earning my own money online. That's how I want all of you to feel, independent. That word is so important to us. Type that word in the chat box, independent. Now, why is independent such an amazing word? Because when you are making your own money and when you have clients and you're running your own business, that feeling, that word independent makes you feel so good. I don't care if you earn $5 or $500 on your first day. The feeling of making your own money as your own boss. I don't care if you work full-time and it's a side hustle or you're going to do this full-time, but when you, right? Preach, Alicia. When you feel independent, there is no better feeling in the entire world. All right, now I would like to show you another tool. This tool will help you to create amazing graphics for clients on social media. Would you like me to show you another tool? Yes or no? Another tool. Anybody want it? Anybody want another tool? I can. I don't mind showing you. If you're excited to see it, I can definitely show you another tool because I got a whole bunch of tools in my toolbox. Everybody that comes to our boot camp knows we have a whole bunch of tools. All right, Katie Ann, I like your response the best. She says, OMG, yes, LOL. And Rosita says, give us everything. Roseanne says, empty the toolbox. So for you all, here we go. This tool is called Buffer. It's at pablo.buffer.com. I just dropped the link in the chat box. And look at this, people. Now, how many of you know that social media is such a popular thing right now? Like businesses are hiring people to do social media for them, to do their images for them. Did you know that? Yes? Absolutely. It is on fire. So what this site allows you to do for free is to create amazing images for social media. Now, I'm going to walk you through the site and you can play with it later since we don't have a lot of time. let's start over here on the left-hand side. Let me see. Let me make sure you can see my screen. Yes, you can. On this side, it's an image search, and the images that we're searching are from 2 sites or 3 sites, but the main ones are called Pixabay and Unsplash. Anyway, these are sites where you can get images that are royalty-free, and you're allowed to use them, all right? So on the left-hand side here are the images. In the middle is your canvas, and you can play around with the canvas. You can hit the reposition button and reposition different things. You can zoom in, right, if you wanted to. This is your canvas. You can also click on templates, and you can see different type of templates. So let me just show you the promotion template as we drop it in here. So this drops in a template that, you know, is for promotions. The generic template we're using is the blank one. Is that which one I'm using? Is the blank template right there. But there's all sorts of templates here, so you can pick the template you want to use as well. And then let's move over to the right-hand side where you'll see different sizes. You can create an image for Pinterest, for Instagram, or for Facebook and Twitter. So what I'd like to start off with is creating an image for Instagram, because boy, the people that are on Instagram, they really need some quotes and some good images, right? So, all right, so I picked Instagram. Now, as we go down here, there's filters that you can choose from to change what the image looks like. I'm just going to show you there's amazing filters. But here's the really cool part. Oh, no, let me show you one more thing before the cool part. So you can add a header to this image. You can have a body of the image, which is this, and you can have a caption at the bottom. So for the caption, let's say I would do @Alicia Little, right? So that's my hash. Well, let's say I'm doing this for a client. Let me put in, oh, well, I'll just do it. Pretend I'm a client. So, oops, there we go, @Alicia Little. So here we go right here, and now what I want to show you is my favorite section. I'm going to take off the header, though, and in my favorite section, you can see where it says add quotes. Do you see that right here? Watch this. Boom, a different quote, a different quote, a different quote, a different quote. I'm going to hit it fast. You know what? I have tried to get to the end of the quotes. I don't know why. That's so childish, isn't it? But I've tried to get to the end of the quotes, and there is no end. You could just keep going and going for days. Isn't this amazing? So, I know. This is so crazy cool. All right, so let me pick a client that I want to do some work for. So let me pick beach. All right, so I'm going to search for images of a beach, and I'm going to do this for our client, Your Jamaican Tour Guide. So I'm changing the caption at the bottom to say, @Your Jamaican, oh, did I misspell? Jamaican Tour Guide. Your Jamaican Tour Guide is his hashtag. So I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to change his font up a little bit to be a pretty one. And you know what? He puts up images every day on Instagram, but he needs some help getting the images done. So why don't we time this? All right. So let's say he just paid me $10 to make 5 images for his Instagram. He wants quote images that he can put up and that people will like and share. So here I go. I'm going to do a countdown, and then you're going to see me go to work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I typed in the word beach. I click search. I'm going to go down and look for a beach image that I love, that I know he would love. Oh, here's a great one right here. So I clicked on the image. It's going to come over here into the background. The blur is too heavy, though, so I'm going to remove that blur and put, oh, no, I need a little bit of contrast, a light contrast right here. Oh, wow, that's really pretty. So I'm going to change that up a little bit so we can see the palm trees better. And actually, maybe I'll change this text to black while I'm at it. Oh, yes, that looks great. And, let me see. I could even go back to the regular image now that I have it as black. Whoa, so many things to choose from. Oh, I need to change the Your Jamaican Tour Guide. All right, I need to change that too. And then next to love, friendship, in my opinion, is the most valuable thing life has to offer. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. He's going to want that. So I'm going to click the share and download button, and I'm going to download it right to my computer. There's number one. That's done. Now let me go back and pick another beach image. Here's another beach image. Put it on right here. I'm going to center this. Let's change it up a little bit and actually make this font white. Or the text, I should say. Make the text white. And then I'm going to find a different quote. However beautiful the strategy, you should have, nah, that's not so beachy. That's not beachy. Do not seek to change what has come before. Seek to create that which has not. Wow, that's beautiful. I need a better contrast there. Give me a light contrast on this image. Wow, I'm done. Let me click download. Do you guys get it? Give me a clap for that. Isn't that cool? Could you see yourself having this as a business? Of course you could. Let me see. What do you guys think? I'm going to pause it for a minute so you guys can tell me what you think. Ha, you're saying let's go to the beach. Love it. Awesome. Tito says looks easy. It is, right? I'm not any smarter than you, and I could do it. So, all right. I know time is running out. Lorette's just telling me to keep moving. All right, Lorette, I'm going to keep moving. So back to the PowerPoint. Guys, write that down. Make sure that you've got those 2 resources I showed you tonight so you can have some fun with it. Yes, it's always great to learn new things. So let's keep going here. All right. So, and now that I've shown you some tools and what's possible, why do you want to do this? Why do you want to make money on the internet? And let me talk to you about Sandy. Sandy's one of our students, and she posted this on Facebook. You can tell all of our posts are just copy and pasted from Facebook. She says, I could never provide for him on a 9-to-5 salary. Today I was able to celebrate my son's first birthday with ease. I didn't have to call in sick or ask for a day off. I'm now my own boss. How many of you would do this just for the opportunity to be your own boss or to have more time with your kids? Anybody here have kids, right? Spend more time with your kids. What is your why? Why are you doing this, right? Now, here's one of our students who typed, hi, Alicia, I got my first order at 2:44 a.m. this morning. I was asleep. I just discovered it now, but I've responded that I'll do it. They want me to sign up on a website. They are testing a new autoresponder. Thank you for believing in us. I never thought I'd see this day. Now, you have heard about making money while you sleep, yes? Orders come in while you're asleep. You don't have to like stay up and stare at the computer for the order to come in. So how do clients find you? Well, once you position yourself properly on Fiverr, that's how the clients find you. Yes, that's how they find you. So she said after the fact, she's like, the buyer left me a 5-star review. Let the games begin. Ladies, I have no words to thank you for the work you're doing. Thank you once again, right? And Lorette always gives shout outs to our students who are doing well. Here she goes. I just want to give a shout out to Neela. She's rocking it on Fiverr. Already has 3 gigs up that have combined 13 reviews. Keep it up. I'm not going to play this. This is one of our students, Abel, and he was just saying that, you know, he never thought that he would be interested in working on this site, but he got his first order. He loved it. He's so grateful, right? And he just really loves what he's doing. Here's another one of our students. Oh, let me go back. Right, and she just saying, I got my first order. She got another order, another order. She got a transcription order. She's a level 1 seller. She just got her first job on Upwork. We teach you 2 sites, Fiverr and Upwork. Here's one of our students, Nicole. She had 100 reviews. She showed us how she made $900 on Fiverr, and you can see, I don't have time to go through this, but, you know, Sherry Ann, she said, the boot camp was fantastic. I got hired within 4 hours of posting on Fiverr. I feel empowered. The possibilities are endless. Here's another student, an order for 415. Norman got 1 order for 400. Grace Ann got an order in less than 24 hours after she got started. Avril said I was at boot camp last weekend, and the very first job I bid on this morning, I got it. OMG. Georgia said 1 week part-time work, and I've already earned back my course fee. And it just goes on and on. And, here's a good story. One of our students, ONeal, he talks about how he's earning $2,000 a month, but he learned new skills. He learned new skills on YouTube, and that's possible for you too. Kamar, a full-time student earning online. Andrew, a full-time singer. Well, Andrew works full-time, but he loves singing, so he sings on Fiverr and makes money. Aisha bought a car with her money she made on Fiverr. Why is this working, right? Well, when businesses were asked the question, will you be hiring more or less this year? They said more. And when they were asked the question, are you going to hire people on site, meaning to come into your office, or are you going to hire people online? They're saying they're hiring people online. So what does that mean for you as a freelancer? The opportunities are there for you. They really are. So how do you get started? Write this down. Number one, I'll give you 10 seconds in between to write everything down, is evaluate your skills. Write that down. Number one is evaluate your skills. Step number two is set up your online profiles. Step number three is deliver amazing service. When you get a job, over-deliver. Step number four is continue to grow. Grow, right? And that's by learning new skills and building a team. Eventually, you will be hiring other people to do your work for you, and you will be keeping a profit on it. Build a team. All right, everybody got it down? Yes? You wrote that down? Give me a 1 if you're ready to move on. All right, some of you are still writing. Write it or take a picture with your phone. You've got 10 more seconds to get it all down, or take a picture with your phone. 9 seconds. All right, great. Okay, here we go. So it's time for class with Alicia Little. Yes, I would love for you to come to our class so I can show you. We were limited to an hour today, and I'd love to spend a lot more time with you. In fact, I'd love to spend a day and a half with you. Would you guys like to spend some more time with me? Me and my team really showing you how you can do this, right? Sitting you down and making you do it. All of our workshops are hands-on. What does hands-on mean? You bring a laptop with you. You can borrow one if you need to, but you bring a laptop with you and you get to work and you do it right there because more time is needed. Marcine said more time is needed. Yes, absolutely. Julianne, I'm going to tell you when and where. And Janique, yes, it's on the weekend, all right? We definitely do it on the weekend. So let me ask you this question. I get asked this question all the time. Why now? Why is now the best time for you guys to do this? Well, you would like to have more money, work less, and enjoy life more. True? If that's true for you, say true. Right? Say true. Yeah, true. Everybody should be writing true. Where are you guys? Rosita says, very, very true. Absolutely. You would like to have more money, work less, and enjoy life more. But I know what the problem is. The problem is you don't know who to trust, especially with this whole make money online thing. There are too many new things to learn, and it takes too long to actually make money. Like, how many of you have been trying to learn how to make money on the internet for years, and you've gotten nowhere, right? It's taking too long to figure it out, yes? I know that's true for so many of you, yes? You guys are saying, me. Well, here's the solution. Learn with us, right? Me and my sister and our team. Follow our systems. We've been making money online for 17 years, teaching it in Jamaica. for 6 years now, right? You get to learn from our team, and the class is hands-on. Now, our workshops are held in the New Kingston Business Center. We're unit number 17. Write that down. The New Kingston Business Center used to be called the New Kingston Shopping Center. Some of you might know it by that name. It's at 30 Dominica Drive. Yes, that's where our class is held in it's unit number 17. And we have 2 options for our next class. So option 1 is Friday and Sunday, and we do this especially if you're Seventh-day Adventists. So Friday and Sunday is option 1, and this is the end of the month, right? After payday, it's the end of the month. And option 2 is Saturday and Sunday. So option 1, Friday and Sunday. Option 2, Saturday and Sunday. Which option is better for you? 1 or 2? Which one? 1 or 2? Most of you are saying 2, Saturday. Oh no, we got some 1s coming in. Which option is better for you? I want to see what the overwhelming is. This is all about making money online as a freelancer, right? That's a picture below on the screen just of one of the classes. We can fit about 40 people in a class, so classes are really small. All right, so we've got a lot of people saying 1 and a lot of people saying 2, so it looks like it's a good split. That's good. That's good. So Friday is day 1 and Sunday is day 2 for option 1, and for option 2, Saturday is day 1 and Sunday is day 2. So everybody needs a day 1 and a day 2. So Sunday is always day 2. We just put it in 2 sessions. A morning session and an evening session for those of you that go to church on Sunday. So we've got those 2 options for class. Everybody see that? All right. So Nico, we don't do Friday and Saturday. It's Friday and Sunday or Saturday and Sunday. Yes? So what do you get when you come to class? Now, I told you it's hands-on. This is one of our students, Alex. I took a picture of him with my phone because he was doing a really good job. And he's made a lot of money on the internet since the class. But you get your own workbook. And this workbook guides you through in class, but you take it home with you, and it helps you. It's got 4 weeks of stuff for you to do after you leave class. It's really priceless. You also get a certificate of completion when you come to the class as well. You'll work with us to build your online business, right? Are you ready? Type ready in the chat box and I'll tell you how you can sign up, come to class, what the investment is that you will make, and then it's time for you to make some money on the internet. Now in these classes, I teach, sometimes Lorette teaches, and we have trainers, and all of our trainers are making big money on the internet. In fact, you will be blown away when you see their income statements on the internet, right? About what they're making on the internet. It will blow your mind, and you will say, teach me, teach me, teach me, teach me, right? So before I tell you the cost, though, let me tell you why this program is so successful. It's because we do not sell on theories. We don't do any lectures. It's hands-on. We sell on what we actually do and what we know works right now and works fast, because you need to make money now, fast. You don't want some lecture. You want hands-on. Show me the money is what you're going to be saying, right? And what would a proven system like this be worth to you? It's priceless. So let me recap. It's a 2-day live hands-on training. You get your own step-by-step workbook, all the class material, worksheets, action guides, tips from top sellers, 4 weeks worth of stuff to do after you leave the class to keep you, on target, a certificate of completion, but wait, there's more. You also get a private Facebook group. And for me, this is the best part of the post-class, because after you leave the class, you will get ongoing support. You'll get to mastermind with other people making money on the internet and sharing of opportunities. Here's an example. It's kind of hard to see, but on the right, Alex says, morning everybody, just woke up to 2 orders and have to get moving now, and people are congratulating him. Under that one, Miss Love asked, hi there, does anyone have any tips on transcribing? What kind of tools can I try? Like, you can ask your questions in the group to get them answered. One of our trainers, Janelle Kerr, says, good night, everyone. I really need a good writer. Please leave your Fiverr links. This is a long-term project. So students hire other students, and that happens all of the time. So how can you sign up for the class, and how much does it cost? All right, let me go over that with you, because the cost is extremely reasonable, and all of you will agree with me in that it is really reasonable for what you get and all of the support we can give you. You're going to ask how we can do it at such a low price, but it's because we know what we're doing. So, especially with the ongoing support for the rest of your life in our Facebook group, right? So, on this website, so bear with me. What I'm going to do now is those of you who are ready to sign up right now, I'm going to have you sign up right now. For those of you who aren't ready, I'm going to take your contact information and we're going to save you a seat and contact you. So stick with me right now. I'm just working with the people who are ready right now to take action and sign up for the class, right? Action takers are the money makers. That's something that you really need to take with you in life. You guys have all heard about where they say that successful business owners make decisions fast. Yes, you've all heard that before, I'm sure. And it really is true. You have to make decisions fast. Go, 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 right? Keep moving. So on this website, you're going to see everybody at this website. Click the link I sent you in the chat box. It's our main website, Internet Income Jamaica. I clicked on classes, Freelancing Kingston. That's where I am. And then you have your two options. You guys already picked your options. So option 1 or option 2. A lot of you picked option 2. So what you need to do is click on that link that says click here to register online. See it? And it's going to take you over to this page. Now, all the action takers, I want to make sure you're on this page. Say yes if you're the same place that I am so I can continue to walk you through. You either picked option 1 or option 2. I'm going to give you a minute to get here. Yes, give you a minute. Come on, everybody, get here. Tell me yes when you're here. I want to walk you through it. All right, everybody's here. Good job, good job. So you have two options when you're on this page to check out. This is for those of you who are taking action right now, signing up via credit card. Now remember, the classes are small, and that's on purpose because it's hands-on. So pick the option you want and register for it as soon as possible. You've probably seen our emails go out saying classes sold out, no more seats. That happens because our classes are in high demand, but it's your turn, right? So here we go. When you're on this page, you can click the green checkout button or the PayPal checkout button, and you can pick either button that you want to use. The PayPal one is easy. I'm not going to walk you through that, but if you click on the green one, the first thing that I want you to do when you're here, the first thing is to change your country to Jamaica. Where's Jamaica? Jamaica, where are you? Change your country to Jamaica, and then you'll see that everything else will change, right? And then the things that are in bold, you fill them in, pay by credit card or pay by PayPal, and then you write, how did you hear about us? You can say webinar and any special comments that you have, and then you click submit order. It's that easy. So this one is using a Visa or a MasterCard. That's probably what you'll have, the Visa or the MasterCard. Easy, right? Say easy if you've got that so I can move on. Let me make sure everybody's got that. If you're signing up right now, Lorette will help you in the chat box. Lorette will help you in the chat box if you need some help signing up for this. And for the rest of you, stick with me because I'm going to show you if you don't have a credit card, I'm going to show you how you can sign up. All right? So if you don't have a credit card, I'm going to show you how you can sign up. We're just working with the credit card people first so that we can help them, and then we're going to help you. So stay here, stay here. Let's let all the people that are reserving their seats by credit card do that first. Hang on one second. I'm getting to the website that for the rest of you who don't have credit cards, that you can go ahead and still reserve your seat. Yes? All right. If you have a Visa debit arraign, yes, you will be able to use that form. You're good to go. Go ahead and use that. And then here we go. The link that I'm sending in the chat box is for the rest of you. This is on a first come, first serve basis. So fill out the form as quickly as possible. What this form asks you for is to put in today's date. You're going to, pick the drop down, get today's date. Oh, wait, you don't see my screen. Hang on one second. Sorry about that. Well, let me see if you can see my screen now. I'm on this webpage called SaveMySeatPlease.com, which I put in the chat box. Can you see my screen now? Okay, great. You guys can see it now. So you're going to fill out this form. You're going to put today's date, your name, your email address, your phone number. What class are you interested in attending? You're going to check the freelancing box, but if there's any other classes you're interested in, like social media or website building, just let us know right here. That's all you have to do. You can pick as many as you want. And then it says, how will you be registering? Those of you that wanted cash can push cash. If you want to do bank wire, put bank wire. Or if you're going to do it online at a later date, click online. And then type your comments to me. So you can say, I would like to pay cash this Friday, whatever. Just let us know, and Sharika in our office will call you to make the arrangement. She will save your seat. Now, what I want to know as you're filling this out is how many of you are in. You're going to come to class. Yes, you are. You are in. You're going to come make some money on the internet. You're going to come learn from us. Just type I'm in the chat box. I want to see who's in. I want to make sure that we're saving you a seat, that I'm going to see you. All right, Chanice says I'm in. Orain says I am in. KF says I'm in. Alisa says I'm in. Nico, Roxanne, Janelle, Ayana, Roxanne, Marlone, Juliana, Arlene, Howard. Janique says I'm definitely in. That's right, guys. All right. We will make sure to see you at class. I cannot wait to see you at class. Vanessa says, I'm in for sure. Love that, Vanessa. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Marcine says, I'm in. Andre says, I'm in. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you guys. Looks like we've got some new money makers, right? I want you to think about this. Think about the fact that you're going to come to class in the end of May. For some of you, you're asking if we have a class sooner. No, we don't. This is the next class, right? You got to come to the next class. You come to the next class. You start earning online, right? Month one, you earn maybe an extra $100, $200 to get started. One of our students, Winnie, from one of our recent classes, she made $600 her first month, right? So, right, think about it. You're going to make a few extra $100 your first month, and you're going to build up and keep building your business and learning new skills. What would it mean to you if 60 days from now you had an extra 1,000 US dollars available to you on your Payoneer card? You can take it out at the ATM. You can deposit it in your bank account. Close your eyes. Think about it for me. What would it mean to you? What would an extra 1,000 US dollars look like in your hand? What would you do with it? Right? Think about it. Yeah, think about it. So it's really important that you take action now. We've had so many students, and I know there's a lot of you on here. You have heard Lorette and I talk about this for years. You've heard us beg you to come to class. You've heard us say, come on, take the class, learn how to make money on life so you can change your future. Better life for your kids. Provide for your parents. Take care of them, right? Provide for your grandkids. Whatever it is, you've heard us preach it, but you have not taken action yet. Well, today's the day that could change it for you because it's time to take action. There's no better time than right now to change your future. Really, it's time to take action. Action takers are the money makers. So, you know, this was a great webinar. You can try to do it on your own. I encourage you, go out there, think about everything that we've covered. You can come to class, fast track it, learn from us. I've held nothing back. You know what website to go on. I've revealed the secrets, the tools, some of the tools that we use. You can come to class, get the hands on, knock it out of the park, whatever you want to do, but I want to make sure that you know that it's time to change your future. If you have anything that you want to tell us, fill out the Save My Seat form and tell me in the comments below, right? Tell me in the comments below. Okay? So anything, anything that's going on that you need special help coming to the class, fill it out in the comments below. Now, I've definitely gone over the time that we were supposed to spend together, and I am not sorry because I enjoyed spending this great time with you, showing you what's possible. I hope that it inspired you to think big. I hope that it inspired you to know that it's possible for you to have a better life. I hope that the hour and 15 minutes that we spent together, I hope you learned something new and you will be better off for it, because that was my mission. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on board. I hope to see you in the next class. So many of you, I know I will see you in that class, and I cannot wait. I can't wait for you to post in the Facebook group how this class has changed your life, because that's why we do it, to change lives. We're excited. Thank you so much, Lorette, for helping make this webinar possible. I know you're in the background and on chat. So we're going to leave this webinar up for just another minute so you guys can either fill out the credit card form for online, or you can fill out the Save My Seat, please. I will see you at the webinar. I'll see you at the class. I'll give you a high five. Let me know that you were on this webinar. And you know what? It's time to change your future, and I am excited about it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. As you can hear, I'm passionate about it. This is my baby. I love this. So come join me and let's celebrate your success together. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. This is the last slide. If you need our contact details, there it is right there.